Hello and welcome to Watkins Glen. Torpedo now leading the championship first. Deagle in second, and we are off. And I think Deagle slept a bit on the start. Torpedo goes away cleanly. Philip side by side with Deagle into the first
P2.
corner. Deagle maintains the place on the outside. Drugovic slots behind Philip at the back. Wait,
That's
Philip
Seafoam.
goes on the. Oh, that's Seafoam, sorry. Philip is in
They're
front.
fighting back. Deagle is fighting back.
Look at, they're gaining on Torpedo so much at the straight. There goes Philip from P3 into
To P1.
P1 now. Into the chicane we go. Oh, that's a spin from...
Spin
That's
him.
contact from Drugovic.
Mm-hmm.
Any more spins at the back? Oh yes, that was a car off. That's Lightning McQueen.
McQueen.
He's coming back onto the circuit. Philip meanwhile takes the lead from Torpedo.
So what's
Eagle
happened to
running in
Lightning
third now, and
McQueen?
what happened to Lightning McQueen? He's on the inside. And he spun on the curb. The Alfa Andretti in front of Mondeo also had a close call. Lightning drops to last place. Pinky fighting, look at the three Henriks going at it. Pinky in P7 now past Lawrence, Bottas behind.
Then it's Holzfeld, Nugroho and Xavier.
Xavier dropped 2 places at the start. Philip leads in front of Torpedo and Deagle.
Algo's up
into
to
19th,
P19
what a
already.
start from him. On the outside of Rafael, can he do it? On the
That's
inside.
Vince, no. Maybe on the inside he can, but yes he does.
Yes, and that's another car. Nadubailu, last winner here. Cannot go past Mondeo. Under attack from RQ behind. And onto the main straight we go. There goes Deagle. On Torpedo. Is there enough room? There's not. But he might gain a lot on the straight there. And they might all go flying past Philip now.
Mm-hmm. Looking good
Also,
for
Nugroho
overtake
into
here.
top 10.
Yeah, fighting with
And there goes
Holzfeld.
Torpedo on Philip, like I said. Side by side into the chicane.
They don't make contact, but
And
Torpedo takes the lead
goes in
again.
front. What a move. And oh! Drugovic into P3. I think Deagle made a mistake on the exit.
Possible.
And Mondeo into 13th place, attacking Xavier almost.
And Palko's already up to P18.
Maria
You're
versus Nadubailu for P14.
Deagle on Drugovic
Deagle on
for P3.
Drugovic defends. And Maria and Nadubailu, sorry, are still fighting. Maria goes in front, into P14, goes on the grass. Again. It's a bad exit, RQ.
Going for it now.
Yes.
And Torpedo's dropping the pack behind him.
Yeah, but the straight is gonna decide. Drugovic is catching Philip. He cannot
Looking
do
for
it yet.
possible
Goes
P2 there.
wide. And Deagle is so close to him. Deagle passes on the inside, goes into P3. Lightning McQueen with the fastest lap in last.
Catching up to the field again.
And
now look
side
at
by
Drugovic.
side from Deagle and Drugovic. Philip on Torpedo. There's not enough space for him. Oh, they almost touched
down
Deagle
the
and Drugovic.
inside. Almost spins it.
All the way over the track. Still somehow maintains P4. And Lawrence on Pinky on the outside now.
I remember we had some.
Henriks.
Cars sliding into the barrier, the corner we just passed. Is this still a thing in Indy?
This doesn't seem to be a problem now, it seems.
Deagle's dropping off from
Philip.
Philip.
Much better exit. Yes, Torpedo is leading the race comfortably now.
Well, not comfortably, it's 8 tenths only, but Deagle seems to drop a bit from Philip.
Philip is dropping behind Torpedo, and Deagle too behind Philip.
Gaps are opening up, but Nugroho is very close to Valtteri Bottas, who extended his contract at BMW Total Energies for another season. And Rafael, who's currently in 21st, will go to Formula 2. Quite interesting.
Groha versus Bottas into the first corner we go. Groha into P9. Yes, seems to be a move down. Falcus making up 6 places. And to be honest, a slight break now. I want to see Falcus' start. Starting from last place in P24. We are off there. McQueen IRL in front gets a bad start, gets passed by the BMW, and then a weird roadblock happens. Falcus on the inside of Dooku now.
One position.
One position. Oh, Kubica gets an awful exit there, 2 positions.
And surely on the straight now.
Yeah, and 3 positions on McQueen IRL. Oh, they almost come together there. There goes Falcus down the straight.
On Raphael already.
Oh, Rafael gets all the way. There goes Lightning off the track. That's another, so that's 4th position. He was trying on the outside. Gets passed briefly by IRL there.
And goes back down the inside to take the position. And almost
goes on Rafael.
Mm-hmm.
What a start. And gets Sami Salam later too. Sami Salam who is fighting with IRL now for P19. The 2 Brown Bulls go side by side, but it's not the best weekend for them. Sami Salam into 19th place. At least they will have good positions. In the oval, they almost come together now.
And also I passed Bottas for 10th.
The 2 BMW cars are behind. Lawrence is close to Pinky and Nadubailu fighting with RQ for P14.
Still side by side. The Dubai takes the inside line to be ahead of the corner and keeps the position by cutting off RQ on the outside. Team internal fight between the Cupras at the back. The other Cupras in second, but it's under threat from Deagle, who's only 3 tenths behind.
He already has a podium this
and
season.
And Palkus
Maria
is still
and Palkus are swapping places.
Maria keeps it though. Palkus having not the best exit.
Under attack from Sami Salam. Oh, Sami Salam is wide.
And everyone's setting personal best, but still not enough to gain the fastest lap because Light McQueen has caught up to the pack again. After his terrible spin.
Yeah, he's really catching up, mainly because of Frier, I think. And we might see an attack from Deagle on Philip now.
Yes. And Sami Salam on Palkus later. Already passed him.
Already passed him. There goes Deagle with a dive. He cannot do it, almost loses it, my goodness. Palkus fighting with Sami Salam, going side by side. Look at McQueen IRL in the background.
No. Yeah.
And Palkus slides over in the middle of the corner. Sami Salam passes through into 18th place. And sparks flying all over the place. We might see a fight from the BMWs now, and Kubica is so close to the rear of Dooku's car.
Almost slams into him.
And there goes Lightning, look at him after his spin.
Into
Outside
P23.
of Kubica, into P23. This is surely a bad weekend for Kubica. He fights it back on the inside. Defends still. Lightning on the inside now. Goes through.
At least he will have
Kubica is lost in the exit.
At least he will have pole for the next race if he keeps doing it. We're past halfway distance. Yeah, we're past halfway distance.
So far the top 5 is still the same.
Deagle is getting closer. Well, Deagle got past though.
Yes, at the start.
Now look at Deagle trying to go on Philip, slipstream.
Not
into the chicane.
Straight again. Oh, I think
Deagle spins it!
Deagle goes out of the podium, goes back on the track, gets hit by Lucas.
That's a dangerous re-entry though, for Deagle.
Yeah, that's a reprimand. And Deagle loses the podium in a matter of seconds. Oh my goodness. Fights with Lucas now for P5 and Drugovic moves onto the podium. Could he be the first person to score a podium in all 4 series? If he scores one in F1, then yes. And if he delivers that one, and let's see again how Deagle just ruined his podium chance. Gets on the curb like we said, and I think I jinxed it. Because, well, I jinxed it.
Yes, you did. That's not good for Alfa Andretti because Deagle's the only car really high up
it
in
was
the first
looking like
race.
a second podium for him. Second podium for Alfa Andretti this season. Much needed because they are so far behind in the standings. And Deagle just blows it now. And we have to have a fight between Will and Nadubailu for P14.
Top 4 are settled now because Deagle has a gap to Seafoam of almost 4 seconds.
Yeah, the top 4 are settled, but we might see a fight between Seafoam and Drugovic still. And Seafoam is faster.
4 laps to go.
Lawrence got past Pinky in all of this mayhem somehow. And look at, is that Xavier? Yes, it is, into P11. He's not
On
fighting
Bottas.
it up like I supposed he will be.
Now Lawrence on Lucas maybe for
Salam on
P6.
Maria.
Lawrence on Lucas for
Still into
P6.
P14. Lawrence. Looks good for Henrik so far. Yeah, Lawrence keeps it safe. Another side-by-side moment behind Will and Nadubailu. And Will
They
goes
keep it
into
together though.
14th place. Ifom on Drugovic. This will be an interesting fight.
It's for the podium here. And Rafael is going on McQueen IRL, who's also fighting with Palco, so it's a three-way fight. Maria on Sami Salam for 17th in the back. We're having some nice fights between the Cupras and the Bronze.
And Maria gets a good exit, gets a nice listen from RQ. Sami Salam drops to 18.
Lightning McQueen into P21, so only one more place needed.
Up.
Only one more place needed, and he gets the points for the fastest lap.
Oh yeah, 3 points, correct. Yeah, this would be good for him. Sami Salam gets overtaken on Palkus now. And Lightning McQueen, no, the Bronze swap places.
It's McQueen versus McQueen.
Yes, teammates from Rusty's, by the way. Sami Salam loses another place and might lose even more by Lightning McQueen now. And there goes Lightning McQueen into the points. What a recovery, he was 10 seconds back.
Good job.
There he goes, P20 for Lightning McQueen. This will be a fight between BMW and
look at Lawrence now again with Lucas.
Lawrence on Lucas, side by side between the Hendricks and Lawrence. Into 6th place goes the rookie. Passed both of his teammates in a race. Holzfelder and Nugroho might move now. Palku, 17. He got some pace at the end. Same goes for McQueen IRL.
Rafael just to
P23.
Yeah, Dooku's last.
This will be a fight between the BMWs and Bronze at the Oval.
Yeah.
Currently 1 and 3 for BMW and 2 and 4 for Brawl, and now Kubica is on pole.
You mean 1 for 6 because you have McQueen in 19th.
Oh yes! It's shaping. Yeah, we have a brown line at the beginning.
Yeah. We are only 2 laps
So
shy of the first end.
Looks good for me at the Oval. Now watch as my car's DNA. Well, Torpedo is 2 laps away and he has that comfortably under control. Philip in second for his first podium this season, I think. And it's still not decided between Sifom and Drugovic. Second podium, oh. And Sifom is gaining, he's gaining. It's not enough.
Not passing.
Drugovic has to defend one more time through there. Everybody goes through smoothly. Lucas is dropping behind Lawrence.
And Philip is catching up to Torpedo, I think. 1 second only.
Oh yes, he is. Oh, it's maybe not decided yet.
Imagine they crash and Drugovic wins.
Oh my goodness.
Would be some sort of interesting, but also some sort of sad. Because then Torpedo would lose the complete gap in the championship because
yeah,
he
and
will
Lucas
start
is
at the
in
end.
the top 10 along with. If they crash, it's Xavier in 10.
Yeah, but I mean Torpedo would DNF and would not start high up in the
Yeah, he
oval
would be
because he's
starting
DNF.
last.
That's why I mean it would be sad. Gets a
Well,
pole, and cannot capitalize on it.
last lap of the race. Philip is faster by a tenth, by half a tenth. It's not enough. And Drugovic is pulling away from Seafoam now.
Lawrence with the
Lawrence
fastest
with
lap.
the fastest lap steals it from Lightning McQueen. And he's catching up to Deagle now.
But it's not enough time to pass him, I think. There's only one more. This is the
Lightning
final
McQueen
lap.
won't get more points now, but he's attacking McQueen. McQueen versus McQueen.
Yeah.
Xavier on Bottas maybe on the last lap.
No
Much needed
Nugroho
points
maybe
for
on.
him.
Maybe Nugroho on
Nugroho
Pinky.
on Pinky, no. Drugovic defends through the straight. Xavier not going for a move. Archio on Nadubailu. On the outside goes throughout the last lap. Nadubailu drops to 16th.
Philip is within the second of the leader.
Yes. But
it's not enough time.
4 turns to go. Nugroho into 8th place on the outside of Pinky.
Good job from the Indonesian.
Yeah, good last couple of laps. But Torpedo, 3 more turns.
It's going to win.
Philip is inside. Still close between Nugroho and Lucas. But it's gonna be Torpedo winning in Watkins Glen. Torpedo wins for the second time, or even more time this season. Phillips comes in second. Felipe Drogovic is on the podium in IndyCar now.
Yeah,
Come in fourth, Deagle fifth, and Lawrence with the fastest lap. Lucas, Nugroho, Pinky, Holzfäller, Bottas, Xavier, Mondeo, Will, Arcu, Nadubailu, Palkus, Marek, Maria, McQueen, Lightning, Sami Salom, Rafael Duku, and Kubica in last, and that's the race over.